Hello and welcome to lesson number 48 of the A1 course from Perfectly Spoken. My name's David, I'm your teacher. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at the past continuous again. If you remember, in lesson 16 and 17, we looked at the present continuous. Can you remember how to form this tense? Well, to make the present continuous, we use, that's right, we use am, is, are, and the ing form of the verb, like I am teaching, you are watching. Okay, so the past continuous, so if we use am, is, are from the verb to be in the present, can you think, how do we make the past? Well, what's the past of I am and he is? Yeah, so instead of the present of I am, he is, we are, we use the past. So we use was and were. I was, you were, he was, remember? So, yeah, to make the past continuous, we use was, were, and the ing form of the verb. So, what do you think in the picture? In the present, what's the sentence? Correct, he is swimming, or he's swimming, he is swimming. So in the past continuous, he was swimming, correct, he was swimming. Let's look at the different forms of the same verb in the past continuous. I was swimming, you were swimming, he was swimming. She was swimming, it was swimming, we were swimming, and they were swimming. Okay? Now, just a little point about pronunciation. I was swimming. Okay, fine. Better, was becomes was. Was. Can you hear? Was. I was swimming. He was swimming. She was swimming. Repeat. She was swimming. It was swimming. And were becomes were. Were. You were. You were swimming. Can you repeat? You were swimming. You were swimming. We were swimming. They were swimming. Okay? Listen again, repeat again, practice. Now, so what are the correct forms of the verb to be to complete the sentences? Well, first, what about the verbs? In the first picture, yeah, watch TV. In the second picture, on the left, can you ski? Correct, ski. In the third picture, on the right, hike. And in the last picture, chat. So the ing forms, we've got watching, skiing, hiking, and chatting. So what are the correct sentences then? So she, number one, she was watching television. Let's have a look at some. Yeah. So she was watching television. They were hiking. They were hiking. He was skiing. He was skiing. And we, or they, yeah, we were chatting. Let's look at the complete answers. Yeah. She was watching TV. They were hiking. He was skiing. We were chatting. Okay, all good? So, the different forms: question, negative, positive. So, yeah, I was running. You were running. The negatives: I wasn't running. I wasn't running. And you weren't running. And question forms: yeah, was I running? And were you running? Were you running? So a bit of practice, short questions and answers. Again, what about the verbs? In the first picture, the verb work out is do exercise in the gym. Work out. So ing, working out. In the second one, eating, having dinner. And the third one, like you, student, study, verb, studying. Okay, make the questions. So, were you working out at the gym? No, correct, wasn't. No, I wasn't. The second one, were you eating dinner? No, I wasn't. And was she studying? Was she studying at the library? Answer: yes, she was. Yes, she was. Let's look at the complete answers. Yeah. Were you working out at the gym? No, I wasn't. Were you eating dinner? No, I wasn't. And were you studying? Were you studying at the library? Yes, I was. Or was she studying at the library? Yes, she was. Good. So when we use the past continuous, we're talking obviously about the past. We've got a start and a finish point. So here, yeah. So yesterday I had a meeting. It started at 9 o'clock. It finished at 11 o'clock. So at 10 o'clock, I was in the middle of the meeting. It hadn't finished. So I started, I was having, and then it finished. Okay, so the action started and it finished in the past, but it was continuing for a period in the past. So let's have a look at some pictures. Look at these pictures and imagine the people were doing these activities last week, not now, last week. Can you make some sentences? First, left to right, verbs. Number one, the verb is deliver, deliver, deliver. Number two, happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's a celebration. So celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Number one, deliver. Number two, celebrate. Number three, what are you doing now? You are learning English. And the little boy, he's learning to ride. Learning to ride. Number one, deliver. Number two, celebrate. Number three, learn to ride. Number four, easy, shopping. Number five is an examination. So the verb is take an exam. Examination, exam. Take an exam. Number one, deliver. Number two, celebrate. Number three, learn to ride. Number four, shop. Number five, take an exam. Take an exam. Number six, difficult, rollerblade. Rollerblade. Ing form, rollerblading. Rollerblading. And the last one, it's to have an argument. Don't worry, we'll write it in. Have an argument. Have an argument. So, can you make the sentences? Number one, he was delivering. He was delivering. Number two, they were celebrating. Number three, he was learning to ride. Number four, she was shopping. Number five, she was taking an exam. Number six, they were rollerblading. Difficult. They were rollerblading. And the last one, they were having an argument. Excuse me. They were having an argument. Let's look at them. So let's put all the answers up. Yeah, he was delivering parcels, packages. He was delivering parcels. They were celebrating a birthday. He was learning to ride a bike. She was shopping. She was taking an exam. They were rollerblading in the park. They were having an argument. Very good. If necessary, go back, see if you test your memory, repeat. But, very important, some verbs are stative or stative verbs, and you not normally use in the past. So they talk about normally thoughts and emotions, not actions. So let's have a look at some verbs which normally is no continuous. So we've got these verbs: know, want, forget, remember, need, understand. So normally we don't say I am knowing, I am wanting. No. Sometimes it is possible, but for the moment, no. So yeah, we don't say I am wanting, we say I want. Yeah, I forget, I need, I understand, I am understanding. No. So let's look at some examples, some practice. So these sentences, are they correct or incorrect? On Monday, I was studying English. Yesterday, he was forgetting his passport. We were eating dinner at 7 p.m. last night. You weren't understanding the question. Was I needing to bring a coat? And he was wanting to order a burger and fries. So there are 2 correct and 4 incorrect. Let's look at the answers. Yeah, on Monday, I was studying English. Yesterday, he was forgetting his passport. No. Past simple forget is forgot. Yesterday, he forgot his passport. Correct. We were eating dinner at 7 p.m. last night. Correct. You weren't understanding the question. Incorrect. So we want a negative past simple. We need didn't. Yeah, you didn't understand the question. Yeah, you didn't understand the question is correct. Was I needing to bring a coat? No. Stative. Correct. Did I need to bring a coat? And last one, he was wanting to order a burger and fries is incorrect. So want, past simple, he, correct, wanted. He wanted, pronunciation, he wanted to order a burger and fries. Okay, good. Now, last section of this lesson, let's have some practice. What about you? What were you doing at these times? Look at the question. It's not what are you doing? What are you doing now? You are learning English. What are you doing? In the past, what were you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing? Again, what were you doing? So, 5 sentences with the past continuous. Can you ask me, please? So, the question becomes, what were you doing? What were you doing at 8 p.m. last Saturday? What were you doing at 8 p.m. last Saturday? Answer, I was watching a film. I was watching a film. What were you doing at 8 p.m. last Saturday? Okay, number 2. What were you doing at 7 a.m. yesterday morning? What were you doing at 7 a.m. yesterday morning? I was eating breakfast. I was eating breakfast. What were you doing at 7 a.m. yesterday morning? What were you doing at 7 a.m. yesterday morning? Number 3. Question. What were you doing at 11 a.m. yesterday morning? What were you doing at 11 a.m. yesterday morning? Answer. I was working on a project. I was working on a project. What were you doing at 11 a.m. yesterday morning? Question. What were you doing at 6 p.m. yesterday evening? What were you doing at 6 p.m. yesterday evening? Answer. I was coming home. I was coming home. What were you doing at 6 p.m. yesterday evening? What were you doing at 6 p.m. yesterday evening? And number 5. What were you doing at 5 a.m. this morning? What were you doing at 5 a.m. this morning? Answer. I was sleeping. I was sleeping. What were you doing at 5 a.m. this morning? What were you doing at 5 a.m. this morning? Okay, and let's just look at the answers, possible answers. Yeah, I was watching a film at the cinema. I was eating breakfast. I was working on a project. I was working on a project. I was coming home. I was coming home. And finally, I was sleeping. I was sleeping. And that is the end of lesson 48. So thank you for watching. Thank you for learning. Please do the lesson test. And in lesson 49, we are looking at conjunctions. Conjunctions is a long word for very short words. In the picture, there's an example of a conjunction. And is a conjunction. I'll see you in lesson 49. Thank you and bye-bye.